Okay. Door console. What was the code? 54139. 54139. Code accepted. Search the desk. A stack of business cards on this desk reveals that it belongs to one Annika Schroeder. A cursory search reveals that the desk's drawers are stuffed full of lewd love notes, all hastily written on scraps of office stationery. Let's take a look at these. Exploring Annika's desk is like embarking on an odyssey of filth. 30 seconds in and you've already learned 3 new euphemisms for sex in a storage closet, as well as exciting new definitions for a variety of common office terms. Thankfully, your search also turns up something of more immediate value. A scrap of value with a name and a 5-digit code scribbled on it. Haushofer 84792. Which, I guess is the code to that other locked door that also had, ghost vision, I guess. On the desk is a file folder labeled Project Atlas. Great, let's open it. It's empty except for a signal note. Moved to digital archive and locked under executive authorization. Okay. They outsmarted us. Where was that digital archive? Here. And I need a code for it, which would be 84792. Welcome. Volumes of information begin to flit across the screen. A good half of what you're seeing has been redacted, and the rest is written in impossibly dense corpse speak. Download the data. Copy the information on the screen, redactions and all. Access visual record. VP level authorization required. Do you wish to proceed? Sure. Enter the code. Never mind. Go back. Conduct another search. Mark 6, was it? I don't have a code for that, unless the other one works. I don't think it will. 84792. 84792. Oh, it got accepted. Oh, Mark 6 prototype data stored under Project Atlas heading. So are they the same thing? Maybe. Okay. We're done here. What about this room? Yes. Lockdown engaged. Toxic gas. Bad times. Observation console. So wouldn't this be the place to vent the gas? Fast gene gas. Hazardous material override engaged. Lab entrances locked down. Access substance library. Network access unavailable. Use direct terminal access and data store. Okay. Purge laboratory air. Warning. This action will result in the venting of contaminants to exterior atmosphere. Level 5 authorization required. Go back. Or wait, I need to remember what it's called. COC12 phosgene gas, not phosphine. Phosphine gas, is that a real thing? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's look it up in the data store. In the archives. COC12, commonly known as phosgene gas, a highly toxic, colorless gas that gained infamy for its use as a chemical weapon during the First World War. It is also valued as an industrial reagent and is a building block from which pharmaceuticals and other organic compounds can be synthesized. Okay, so I can put another gas in there and neutralize it. In low concentrations, its odor is reminiscent of freshly cut grass. The odor detection threshold for phosgene is 0.4 ppm, 4 times its threshold limit value. Phosgene-related deaths are generally caused by the interaction of the gas and the proteins of the pulmonary alveoli. The end result of this interaction is the destruction of the blood-air barrier, preventing the transmission of oxygen to the blood. Death by suffocation inevitably follows. It is highly recommended that any employee working in or around this gas wear a detector badge. A suitable supply of NaHCO3 sodium bicarbonate for liquid phosgene and NH3 ammonia for gaseous phosgene must be kept on hand to neutralize spills and leakages. Sodium bicarbonate and ammonia. Okay. Simple enough. Introduce another gaseous agent. Ammonia. Yay! Now there's ammonia in there too. Sodium bicarbonate. Baking soda. No, baking soda is not a gas. Cancel that. Oh, objective complete. Oh, that's great. The lockdown's still on though. Do I have to do it from here? Okay, so it was an either or situation, not both of the things. No contaminants detected. I gained a karma. That's nice. Come on. There you go. Okay. What did you guys die for? The scientist lays dead beside a small pile of smashed glass, and a number of beakers have been knocked over on the nearby table. This computer is powered on but in sleep mode. When the screen comes to life, you find a half-written text file on the screen. The timestamp on the most recent edit tells you that it was written just a few minutes ago. I didn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm gonna sleep tonight either. The last test batch failed. My fault. I got the mixture wrong. Sloppy work, Jensen. I can barely keep my eyes open. Gotta try again though. No excuses in this office. I despise relying on stimulants, but I've got no choice. Gotta keep going. Progress marches on. Starting a new batch. If Haushofer's pet isn't ready to be tested tomorrow, well, best not to think about that. Gotta concentrate. Remember lab safety. Keep alert. Keep awake. One wrong move could spell disaster. One wrong move could spell phosgene gas. Glancing at the menu, it looks like there are log entries reaching back for 2 weeks. All the entries are attributed to the same author, and none of them appear to be password protected. Let's start from the beginning. The new formula arrived today, Formula 17. I swear, whoever names these things must have no imagination at all. Formula 17, honestly. Still, I can't wait to start working with it. From what I've read, early clinical trials were promising in the extreme. Amazingly potent, this stuff, and at increased potency means less frequent injections at a lower dosage. There's nothing not to like. Despite my enthusiasm, there's still much to be done. Speeding up absorption rates is first on the list, and I have some concerns regarding the subject's immune reactions. Perhaps the formula could be tailored on a patient-by-patient basis. Tailoring doses to individual patients has worked wonders. The key was taking a gene therapy-based approach. They've been using it in medicine for ages, so why not apply the same logic here? So in a nutshell, I've used the subject's own DNA to delude their immune system into believing that Formula 17 belongs in their bodies. Simple and effective. This approach has helped to increase the formula's absorption rate, as well as significantly reducing incidences of rejection. Unfortunately, it also rules out an easily mass-produced product, but I am convinced the results will justify the additional costs. Yesterday, a week. He waits an entire week before telling me that tailoring the mixture is an unacceptable solution, and then he tells me that the trials are to begin tomorrow. I have no time, and Giesbrecht's applying so much pressure that I can barely think. Bastard. Haushofer's probably threatening him. All of them can rot. Maybe now that Haushofer's playing Heat the Sheets with Giesbrecht's secretary, he'll learn to lighten up. We can only hope. Anyway, I have some new ideas to move forward with the formula. Admittedly, they're far-fetched. Possibly even dangerous. I hope I don't kill myself. But if I don't start producing some results, I get the feeling that it won't be any problem for much longer. Wish me luck, Journal. It's science time. Today, I didn't sleep last night. Doesn't look like I'm going to sleep tonight either. Yeah, we read this. Sloppy work, Jensen. You killed yourself. Jazz. Send it to the stash. Anything else? Oh, yes, there is. Medical supplies. Yes. Send that number 1 to back to the stash. Okay. Let's get out of here. Elevator up. Or not. So we need to find an up elevator. Here we go. Authorization required. Let's look in astral space again. It's this again. Do we have a code for the elevator? look like it. Access denied. Well, there must be a code somewhere. Because otherwise, anyone who doesn't have a point in summoning and an hour to kill wouldn't be able to get up there. Let's search this desk again. Yeah, we saw that. What's this room? Building maintenance. Did you guys have anything? No, you don't. You've got nothing. Okay. I'll try doing this the hard way. 24789. Seven, 8, 9, 2, 4. Nope, forget it. I just missed something. What is it? I never went through here, did I? Not that there's much to see, but... still. I could have missed something. Let's try this bar thing. Maybe there's a clue. Cheap booze. That's all there is to it. Okay. Look up the elevator code in here. I'd be immensely stupid if I could. I need a code for the code. Elevator. Elevatot. No. Nope. Okay. Well, I don't want to bore people, so I'm thinking it's time to cheat. Okay, I'm an idiot. It's the code that we already have. It's 54139. But I'm actually an even bigger idiot because there's still stuff we need to look up in the archives, which are over here. What was the thing we need to look for? Drug formula. Drug formula. Which drug formula? You need to be more specific. Drug formula. Formula. There's a number. What was it? 17? Yeah. So, code for this 84792. You already had it. A complex chemical formula displays on screen along with a series of notes. Formula 17 appears to be a drug designed to suppress higher brain functions. Wonderful. Specifically those functions related to emotional responses and decision-making skills. From what you can tell, the overall purpose of the drug is to render a subject submissive and pliant. The notes go on to suggest that Formula 17 was developed as a component of a larger project called Atlas. Yes, it's all folding together. Apparently, Project Atlas has something to do with those cybernetic augmentation. Formula 17 was developed to help reduce the incidence of rejection in Project Atlas test subjects. Recent trials of the formula have been extremely encouraging. While initially a serious concern, fatalities have recently dropped off to a statistically insignificant level. Well, that's good. The document is accompanied by a fairly extensive record of testing performed on metahuman subjects, along with death records over the course of the project. The Shadowrun writer will be interested in all of this information. According to the charter, sharing this information with the world will be a top priority. In the wrong hands, however, this formula could cause immense harm. We'll copy it for them. Yeah, we like them. They're good. The Shadowrun writer will be interested in all this information. Yeah, we know. So the only thing that we have left for them is visual proof. 2 or 3 data files. Visual records, yes. So return the prototype undamaged to the lodge. Or reach the 25th floor, which we're about to do. Returning to the lodge is optional. So, who sponsored this run? Somebody. That's all we know. The lodge is kind of shady, but random guy is even more shady. 54139. No, that's not right. Two, 4, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Whatever. Floor 25, here we come. Yeah, let's go. Floor 25, what are you about? The elevator whisks you upward towards the executive level 25th floor. As expected, the run has been relatively smooth sailing so far. A chime breaks the silence as the elevator glides to a stop. The Mark 6 is somewhere on this floor. All that you have to do is find it. Yep. Should be pretty easy. Alright, one way out. The emergency lights wink out, leaving you in darkness. A moment later, the building lights flip on, cranked all the way up to full illumination. The light is uncomfortably bright. A quick check of your comlink shows that your security feed has been terminated. Instead of a command view of the 24th floor, you find yourself staring at a blank screen. Well, that can't be good. Oh, look at all this cover everywhere. I guess we'll fight people on the way out then. Oh man, a huge guy. Door slides open with a pneumatic hiss. An enormous figure fills your vision. It stands motionless by a console in the corner of the room. It's almost... Oh, you're scary, tough looking. Almost every inch of the thing is covered in dull steel and gleaming chrome. Its mechanical arms end in articulated hands that wouldn't look out of place on an industrial machine. Bulky, cumbersome things designed for crushing power rather than finesse. Clutched in one of those crushing hands, a chain gun glints with sinister purpose. I bet. That shouldn't be possible. Nothing can be implanted with that much chrome and live. Yeah, she said. It isn't moving. I think that it's, I don't know, on standby or something. The lights are on, but nobody's home. The figure stands completely still, but its eyeless head fidgets in agitation. Something about it reminds you of a snake tasting the air. Off to one side, the screen of a control console glows cheerfully in the gloom. Is this the Mark 6? I'm guessing yes. Cyber Zombie. Oh wow. Mark 6 Cyber Zombie. The Mark 6 prototype is the exclusive property of AG Chem Europa. Unauthorized access is prohibited. To put the prototype in a demonstration mode, you may activate its systems from the following menu. Alternately, the system can be directly piloted via a remote control rig. Press any key to continue. Lets his eyes go wide. Chief, did you just read that? I'm going to drive the hell out of this thing. We don't know enough about it yet. Hold your horses. Yeah, fine, read up. But after you're done, I'm gonna do my thing. I mean, how many riggers can say they've piloted a troll? We'll talk about this later. For now, get out of my hair. He steps back, allowing to return your attention to the control console. Input command. Access the readme file. Extract a visual record from the cyber zombie. We need to do that. Read the cyber zombie's aura. Have Glory examine the cyber zombie's augmentations. Yes. Glory nods and steps forward. As she stands next to the cyber zombie, you can't help but notice how much of the chrome riddles her own body. The cyber zombie is cyberware is high grade, quality stuff, but not mil spec. The arms look industrial in design, but interesting choice. But there's nothing wrong with it. Huh, the control system looks interesting, like a drone control interface, but it's wired into the base of the skull. From the positioning, I'd say that it's connected directly to the thing's brainstem. Glory takes a closer look at the cyber zombie's control module. A second later, she takes a sudden half-step back. She turns to you, a disgusted look at her face. Analog, listen to me. We have to kill this thing. This thing's our payday, Glory. Explain yourself. This troll, it's still conscious. He's still conscious. They've outfitted him with an inhibitor chip. He's trapped in his own body, screaming to get out. This isn't just a prototype, Analog. It's a person. We can't just cash him in for a paycheck. Can't you do anything about him? Help him in some way? She takes another look at the control module, scowling. No promises, but I can try. Do it. Not here. Let's get him down to the garage first. I want to have the van close by in case anything goes wrong. I bet it'll be fine. In the meantime, we're gonna have to activate him. She falls back to her regular position in the group. Just remember, Analog, that's a man you're giving orders to, not a machine. Input command. Read his aura. Your third eye slides open. Instantly, the drab ugliness of the mundane world is washed away, obliterated by the glowing energies of the astral plane. Something is wrong here, very wrong. The cyber zombie's aura is almost completely black. To your horror, the light of your own aura seems to be drawn toward it. You feel a twisting sensation in your gut, and it takes all your willpower to keep from blacking out. Whoa! Retreat to the material world. Reflexively, your third eye clenches shut. The color and beauty of the astral plane disappear from view, taking the horror of the cyber zombie's aura with them. Taking a moment to catch your breath, you find yourself standing in front of the control console. The cyber zombie stands there unmoving, just as it did before. Input command. Extract a visual record. Warning, subject is currently in standby mode. Subject must be shut down to safely extract visual records via cortical transfer. Extracting visual records may have adverse effects on the subject. Possible side effects include intense pain, convulsions, and brain damage. Do you wish to continue? Yes. Extraction process initiated. It took 25 damage. Cyber Zombie's muscles look solid. Meat of the body begins to convulse, straining against the metal that permeates it. Blood wells up in the corners of its eyes and runs in rivulets down to its cheeks. A few seconds later, the body goes slack. A cheerful pinging sound chirps out from the command console speakers. Extraction process complete. Copy the visual record data for the shotgun well raider. Input command. Access the README file. Mark 6 prototype demonstration model. The Mark 6 prototype incorporates top-of-the-line cyberware from AG Chemi Europa subsidiaries, including the Zeiss Dead Sight Laser Designator, BUT Heavy Industries, Powerlift Industrial Cyberarms, and the brand new Zeiss Sense Shell Cyber Skull. Where necessary, competitors' products have been incorporated into the platform. Ares dermal plating, universal Omnitech move-by-wire, etc. These systems should be considered placeholders for this proof-of-concept prototype. The biological component of the Mark VI was selected for its size and durability by General Genetics Worldwide. All autonomous functions necessary to maintain the biological component are original to the component itself and should self-regulate within operational limits. As a proof-of-concept demonstration model, the Mark VI was designed for remote operation. A Zeiss eye-in-the-sky drone control system has been incorporated into the Mark VI's Cyber Skull. Comlink control is possible for casual control, but for product demonstration purposes, use of the drone control system is advised. Armaments. The Mark VI prototype comes equipped with an Ares Vanquisher rectangular rotary cannon to demonstrate the Mark VI's actuated strength and recoil suppression capabilities. The model is also equipped with a Global Polymers monofilament axe For demonstration purposes, this weapon is designed with a heft well behind the lifting capability of any unaugmented metahuman. Mark 6, of course, can swing it with ease. Long-term goals. And demonstrating the Mark 6's combat capabilities, it is this office's hope that AG Chemi Europa's newly developed Formula 17 cybermantic reagent will prove its value to the board of directors both as an astonishing technical achievement and as a lucrative new revenue stream for the company. Albrecht Haushofer, Senior VP, Berlin Facility. Okay, let's do it. Blitz shifts uncertainly as he patches the cyber zombie into his drone control network. This is strange, Chief. The cyber zombie's massive hands flex twice and it takes a half step forward. Its mouth twists into a wide grin. But I think I could get used to it. Input command. Activate the cyber zombie. You hit the activation control and the cyber zombie lurches to life. It takes a step forward and you can hear the whir of actuators calibrating to adjust its weight. A few seconds later, the whirring sound dies down. It relaxes into a slight crouch. I've got it, Chief. The Mark 6 is under my control. But it's strange. This thing's reactions feel off somehow. It's almost like there's nothing else in here with me. We can talk about it later. For now, we should concentrate on getting out of here. Ever on the mission objectives, right, Iger? Only the left alt button highlights the things. Alright, let's get out of here. In and out. Alright, where's the ambush? There it is! Oh, you guys really used the cover, huh?